figure it out.
And I need, where's on the floor there? Can you get that crown thing?
Okay, I love it. Move, Levi. All right, just
Daryl.
stand there, Levi.
It's on.
What are you looking for? Bye-bye.
I don't know if she said she's front and center, so let's see.
All right, Scooby Doo. Oh.
Maybe it's because it's on slow mode. Continue.
I'm gonna check something real quick.
Will that be slow if it's 10 seconds?
I thought we had it at one time for 60 seconds, and it was just taking forever.
What'd she say?
I'll be right back. Oh, mister.
I'm not sure. It says I'm live, but I'm not sure if it's on. Okay, let's see. Bum, ba-dum, bum. Hey, hi there. Vivalda? Is that how you say it? And there she is. Hi, Edna. I got my birthday attire. Okay. Alexis, how do you like my birthday?
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Oh, Alexa, that's enough. Just say Lexi then. Can you guys hear me? Is there too much feedback or anything? Thank you, Vivalda. Love it. I had a crown. I don't know what happened to it. Did you find it, hon? I had a crown. Loud and clear. Okay. Let me see where did my crown go? Hold on one second. Let me get my crown. Okay. Here we go. I don't know if it's big enough for my big old noggin. Thank you, Vivaldo. Thank you, Lexi girl. What is it? What is it? I am a sextarian now because I'm 60. Oh, what a day. Doesn't feel any different though, really. Okay. I need to give, let's see. Lexi. Lexi, you have a wrench now. And Lexi, do you know Edna? Edna, do you know Lexi? Both beautiful women. Check each other out. I think it's too small for my head.
I think it fits nice.
Wait, I think there's another notch. It's because I have all those brains in there. All those ideas for creativity. Okay. What are you doing taking pictures of me?
No, I'm not taking pictures of it.
I'm a sexagenarian queen. Sexagenarian queen, Lexi said.
Yep.
That's what I am.
60 years old.
Hey, Rosebud, how are you doing? I'm just trying to make some kind of decorations on myself. Times are tough, you know? Times are tough. I'm waiting for Heather to come in here too. Thank you. I look fabulous, Rosebud. Thank you very much. Don't forget to hit that like button. You can either double click or hit the like little thumbsy thumbs. If you hit it on your phone or on your iPad, it gives you, hey, Mary. Mary, how do you like my attire? It's actually kind of hot. Oh, good, Lexi. Lexi, you'll love Edna. She does really nice, like beginning things for her show is like you do. Edna's wonderful. You'll like her. And Mary, too. You got to check out Mary. Meet all kinds of nice people. And Lexi, I meet people in your show. Trying to see who else this is. A walking Christmas tree in the walking Christmas. I should have put lights on me, Daryl.
Yeah, you should have. We had someone here somewhere.
Daryl.
Don't yell at me.
I should have put lights on. Hey, can you get that piece of cake so I can show them what they gave us at the restaurant? They asked me if I wanted a cookie or a piece of cake. So I said, I'll get a piece of cake. And I took it home and I didn't open it up. But it's in this. You should see this. I can share it with them because it's so big. Because if I ate that, my sugar would be going off the wall. Let's see. I just saw you were live. Say happy birthday. Thank you, Candy. Thank you. That means so much to me. Oh, you'll like Mary, Lexi. You'll really love Mary. She's the sweetest. She's a hard worker. She does that door dashing, and man, guys, look at this. See how big this is? It's the big, like a meal thing. Mary, you know what these look like. Look how big this piece of cake is.
3 words, death by chocolate.
It's like dripping chocolate. Can you guys see that? That's a big piece of cake.
I'd rather have that than a cookie because the cookies suck.
Yeah.
Cookies are big.
So I'm going to share that with Maddie and Daryl. Ooh, this is a little bit hot. Let's see. There's Heather. I know you're in your clogging, but thank you for saying hi. I hope you're feeling better. Heather and I are starting over on quitting smoking. Right, Heather? You're going to do it with me? Yeah. They're finally settling down, Candy. Levi was having a tantrum a minute ago, wasn't he, Dee?
He's always having a tantrum.
He was back sassing up a storm. And Daryl's like, there he is. He's down there. He gets a little sassy. Yeah, if you were here, I would give you some, Edna, but 237 subs. Is that what I have now? Ah, do I really? You know what? I had 235 and then YouTube took it back to 233 and then it was 230. And I'm like, you know what? I'm not even looking. You know how I feel about analytics.
Big Al sucks.
Big Al, he's in the morphia. I don't want the morphia. So, wow. I know that cake.
Whew. You see the cookie that they gave me?
They gave him a little. It was right out of the oven, but it was kind of like.
It was tiny and thin.
Yeah.
And
you could have some of that cake.
I know, but the cookie's going downhill. I think that place is going to be closing down soon.
So Dee got me a treadmill for my birthday, and I know a lot of people would be insulted by that, but no, I am very happy for that because now I'm giving you all the people that are on my live here the announcement that we're going to also have, because we have Sunrise with Sally, we have Sunshine with Sally when I'm late getting to the sunrise, and now we're going to have Sweating with Sally on the treadmill, and I'll be just like Richard Simmons and little shorts.
Oh, please.
I'll have to go tanning or something and get a tan. Oh. Okay, honey. Bye, Edna. Love you. Thank you. Sweating to the oldies, exactly.
Oh,
but
I love those.
It's going to be Sweating with Sally because I love my Richard Simmons. You know, I met Richard Simmons several times, but the one time I met him is when I was pregnant with Matthew, and it was at Century 3 Mall.
Mm-hmm.
And because that mall's no longer there because they're taking all the malls out of Pittsburgh. But we were he called me up on the stage with him.
Yep.
And he touched my belly and he's like, no, don't raise your legs too high. That's not good. He was the sweetest man. So sweet. I loved him. Oh, that was awesome, Candy. She said her family was friends with them.
Yeah, he seemed a very genuine person.
Yeah.
Loving.
He was amazing. Amazing. I still think there's some controversy with that, but I'm not going to make any waves right now. He died too soon. Just like my guy. Who am I going to say? Prince. I don't think that he left me. He left me too soon because when he passed away, all my friends were calling me, right, Dee?
Yeah.
Sally, are you okay? We know Prince passed away. Because I was like an amazing fan of his. So, yep, Richard Simmons. Yep, he I went to see him every time he came to Pittsburgh. I loved him. Every time he had a video out. The only one that I couldn't find anywhere was the classical music one. So,
The Sweating to the Oldies. It was fun just listening to the music.
yeah. So, what's everyone doing today? The best day of the world. You know, it's St. John the Baptist's birthday too.
Is it?
Yes.
Wow.
From the Bible. It's his birthday too. I don't know how they know this, but they say it's on the calendar. Yep. Thank you. Is it Tracy's or is it just Tracy? Can I just call you Tracy? Local Learning. You can double click on your phone or your iPad. It should give you a big thumbs up to like the video. If you want to subscribe, that would be awesome. I'm trying to do what Lexi did. She's almost at, you hit your 1,000 today?
Woohoo.
When did that happen? I was just going to say subscribe. Did that just happen now, Lexi? Oh, it happened with my people helping you? Thank you, guys. You got her to 1,000. Do you hear that, D?
Hey, that's
My people. See that? I was one of Lexi's beginning subscribers. She started like January 5th, Lexi. Yes, I love Red. I've been trying to like get a hold of her and her man, but I guess they're busy. See, you started January 5th, Lexi. That's how sad I am because I started January 1st because God's girl, she told me, put that video up. And I said, no. And she said, yes. So I did it. I almost had a heart attack after I hit, load. I don't know if she's on anymore. I think she was sick. Hey, there you are. All things pink and possible. Yeah, well, I had another channel years ago, back in 2008.
Somewhere around there.
Yeah, 2008, I had one for a long time. Thank you.
That was all before Big Al took over.
My favorite color, Lexi, was purple, but now I'm getting like other colors in there. I don't know.
It's the rainbow.
No, I like orange. I like lime green, but I don't know. I'm really hoping to get a car. I've been asking Daryl if we can afford it yet. It's hard because he has to take off work when I have all these doctor appointments. So, plus I'm like on a stranded island just by myself with the animals. That's why I talk too much.
That's not why. It's just in your nature.
Yeah. Hey, I got this. I had this stuff because I was going to start a podcast a long time ago and I dug it out. But I have these nice earphones, but I went to plug it in. I guess I have to have the main board because this does not go into my computer. See? No. And then I had it all put in there. It has the microphone with this thing that goes over it. And it has this thing to put in front of the microphone so I don't spit on it. It has all this stuff, and it has the thing that attaches to your desk or whatever you're using, but I can't use that because I have to get the main board thing. But that's when I was really serious about getting into podcasting. I can get an adapter for that headphones? Oh, okay. I don't know. They look like they'd be really hot to have on. They're really nice. I bought them a long time ago. In fact, they're still in the box. And I was on Karen, what's her channel's name? 40 some this is 40. Oh. And so she said that my computer was having feedback because they had like 6 people on the panel, and she's from New Zealand. Is that what I said, hon?
Yeah, I think it was.
So I'm going to be on there with some other people. You know who's going to be on that live with us? Does anybody know Riva Reveals? Anybody ever watch her? She tells you a lot of pointers. Yeah, she's going to be on there with us. Riva Reveals, and she's she knows her stuff. Lex, have you watched her? She's a good girl. She knows, like, she works a full-time job and keeps up that awesome channel she has there. Kelly, does she have a live stream?
can't help you.
Oh, you had Lexi, you haven't seen Riva. I have it on my wall. She's gorgeous girl, and she not that that really matters, but to the way she does things, but she did a lot of things on like YouTube, and you know how the gurus tell you to do this, this, and this, and she like investigates stuff before she reports it. Just like Tamara, Skitlana, my girl Skitlana, she does a lot of, she's doing a lot of stuff on that. What's his name? Combs. It's in the news.
I don't know
Is his name P Diddy?
Oh, Sean Puffy Combs.
Sean Puffy Combs.
He changes his name.
She does a lot of features on that,
Well, you
and
can't find baby.
she used to do stuff on DoDash. She used to do a lot of stuff with DoDash, but I don't know if she's on here or not. But all right, I got 10 people and 8 likes. Come on in, just like Lexi says. Come on and greet me at the door and hit that like button. All right, Lexi? So, love your sunrises daily. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Megan. I did it again. I did it on my morning sunrise. I do get up early. I'm up at 3, but then I start putzing around, and sometimes I'm late for that sunrise. Like today, I was a little bit late, and I rush out there. I opened the garage door, and all the air was like, poof, because it's so humid in Pittsburgh. It's like putting a plastic garbage bag right over your head. But I said, I got to get up there. So I'm climbing up all the steps to the front porch because I didn't go around this way because I didn't want to wake the dogs up because then they started howling. But then they knew I was out there anyway. So I went out there and I was like, because I look out the Ring doorbell. I look out there. I peek out there. I'm like, is the sun up yet? Okay. And I was down in the garage doing stuff. And I said, oh, crap. And I looked in the Ring doorbell, and it was already up. So. Okay, bye, Lexi. Love you plenty, too. Here's a hug from you from Lexi. Hit that like and subscribe. You are here. Thanks, Lexi. All right, guys. Thank you. So, who said I was a Christmas tree? This is the best I have for a, what's that thing when they put it around your neck?
The tiara for the head, I guess the ribbon.
The furry thing that people like this.
Like Miss Pittsburgh or whatever. Or no,
What is that called? I don't know what it's called. Thank you, Mary. It's from being around all the kindergartners all these years. I have all their personalities in my head, and that's where some of my characters probably come from because they're grown now. And I still keep in touch with my kindergartners that are grown. In fact, today, my Sammy, I always talk about, who got into medical school, he called me today to tell me happy birthday.
He did.
And he still calls me Mrs. Davis.
He's a nice kid.
I had him for 2 years because I had to hold him back. But I just love that kid. He's a go-getter. He's going to medical school because I wrote him a letter of reference. So he got into the medicals. He started college, medical school. He is in the reserves, the Army Reserves. Was he in the Marines? Marine Reserves. He's in that. He runs his own construction and landscaping business, and he's a bodybuilder. All at one time. Yes. He's a hard worker, and he's going to get through medical school.
You better hurry up so you can fix us.
You better hurry up before we can fix us. Kelly, what grade do you teach? Mary, are you still working? You're not driving and texting, are you? I got a love at 8 p.m. tomorrow. What's a love?
You're all alone. I wanna know.
All right. Thank you, nieces. Is that what it says? Nieces.
Macy's.
My eyes are bad, guys. I have to get my new glasses.
Oh, Dr. Ninja Turtle.
Oh, Doc is here. Doc's in the house. I saw your video, Doc, with the young lady on there saying all her favorite things. That video that was just recent live, right? Oh, I'm lagging.
You better pick it up, girl.
Told you, get that treadmill put together. I gotta get moving here. Oh my gosh. So Doc, there was a lady on there that was okay. She just had her 1K. She was doing like her favorite products. I was watching you, and you're shaking the table.
That's not me. It's
Oh, maybe the thing's not plugged in. Can you plug this in?
what in?
The computer.
I can do that.
But she was saying all her favorite things, Doc. And
I hurt somebody with that thing.
and I was like, oh, I better turn this off because I'm starting to like things I want to buy. That's my alarm for Daryl to do his red light therapy.
And mine went off to do gave his drops.
Yeah. Hi, Jazz. Thanks for stopping in. I know you have a lot to do with the little one and everything, and I just wanted to do a live for a little bit today. I'm trying to be fancy, Jess, okay? Jess sent me breakfast this morning. She's in Washington State. I'm in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And she sent DoorDash for me.
Yeah, I'm sitting in a living room.
She said, hi, Dad. Jess wants
Hi,
to see you.
sweetheart.
But she sent me a coffee, a little muffin thing, and a little
Cake pop or
cake
whatever.
pot. Cake.
I'll take the pot.
Oh, thank you, Jess.
Yeah, I'm in the living room.
He's right there.
I'm in the living room and the ring doorbell goes off. I'm looking at a lady sitting there. So I got there. Can I help you? It says DoorDash from what is that? Starbucks. I was like, wait a minute, what the hell's going on here? So, honey, did you order Starbucks?
No, I was like, I think it might be from Jess. But thank you very much, Jess. That was very sweet, and I was bawling my eyes out.
Yeah,
oh, it's Mimi's last day of school today.
Uh-oh, you're in trouble now.
Oh, she's not a third grader anymore.
Dun, dun, dun.
Fourth grade. You know what?
Oh,
Fourth grade. Kelly said hi, Sally's husband. His name is Daryl. We call him D. But fourth grade, Jess, is when they start clicks. Yeah.
I didn't start clicking until I was 50. My knees started clicking. My elbows started clicking.
Yeah. So now I got to go back to Doc. She's teaching you YouTube, Doc, the young lady. We're going to have a live. Well, Karen's going to have a live because she's from New Zealand, and I've been on her live before. And she said, ha ha, Dad, whatever you said. Hi, little mommy. So she's going to do a live where she shows Allison and me some of the things that you do to edit, because we're kind of confused because we're old. We're past 60. I'm a sexitarian.
Septitarian. No.
Wait, now that I'm 60, Lexi said I'm a sexagetarian.
Oh, really? That sounds.
I already forgot the name of it.
Sectagenarian or something like that.
Yeah, we're going to have another live for our anniversary because it's going to be 10 years married, right?
10 years married?
40 years married. We got married when we were 20.
And now we're 112.
And we're still together. We actually smile still. I don't know.
It's drugs.
He's on drugs. I don't know if we're allowed to say those words.
I don't care.
Girl, I'm behind
keep
you.
it up.
Next year I'll be 60. When is your birthday? In little mommy. Well, I taught kindergarten for so long, but you know what? My body's falling apart, but my brain and my energy, um, I'm like a big kid, and that's what got me in a lot of trouble, little mommy, when I was teaching. Because nobody wanted to sit at me at the teacher meetings. They would not sit next to me. They said I always got them in trouble because I talked too much. Is Colleen here now? Oh, yeah, there she is. Hi, Colleen. Everyone check out, let's see, Mary Giggs. She is awesome channel. Jess, little mommy.
Ask Jess if her eyes look good.
Oh, Jess, Dad wants to know how your eyes doing.
They're attacked by the killer cat.
Yeah, he was concerned about that. Colleen, how many subs are you up to, honey? You've been really putting those videos out. Yeah, guys, check each other out. She said, still bruised, and I'm still mad at Fat Boy.
I know.
Jess's cat was playing with her daughter, and I hope I'm telling this right, that she went and scratched. So Jess is my adopted daughter on YouTube, and now she likes Daryl too. So
Well, what's not the
we're but
oh, happy figure.
Matthew's napping because we were drinking Long Island iced teas. I took a little nap on the way home, and I'm fine now.
Drag her out of the car.
I was tired.
Yeah.
4:38. That's good. Colleen, that's good. You put a lot of time in there. Uh-oh, there's a message held for review.
What's that?
Oh, I gotta put Mary. Mary has a wrench.
Dude, what the who?
I don't know. I guess somebody was being bad.
Uh-oh.
Okay, Jess, you now have a wrench. You got the power, girlfriend. You got the power. Mary feeds the
What?
what's those birds?
What's that?
Mary feeds.
Wrens and
No. Mary, I keep forgetting the name of those birds.
egrets.
Egrets? Wait.
Egrets.
Egrets? Is that right, Mary? She feeds them. She's in Florida, and she feeds them with her hand. They come right to her. That's how of a gentle soul she has. I don't want to open all those, babe.
Okay. Just playing.
But that probably would fit in there, but I need earphones.
Yeah.
So check out Mary's gigs. She's a Door Dasher, and she's awesome. Mary helped me a lot in these past couple months, and DJ, he was on there, and Mike. What's Mike's channel, Mary? Mike Biker, or he was so worried about making sure he remembered my birthday. Mike the Bike Dasher. He delivers DoorDash on his bicycle. Yeah, and he marked it in his calendar, and then today he's like, Sally, happy birthday.
And she cried.
Oh my gosh. Thank you, Doc. Yeah, I got 15 likes. Doot, doot, doot. But today's the big 6-0. I don't feel any different. If you watched my sunrise or my live the other day, yes, I fell on my face, and I started smoking again. And now I got to start all over. I made it to day 28, and everybody told me that it was going to be miraculous, that I will never want another cigarette. And I was kind of like, what did not happen? And I was so Oh, I messed up. But guys, I'm going to start over again. I hope you don't think any less of me. But
Well, you know what fail means, don't you?
do you know what Kennywood's Open means? Do you guys know what Kennywood's Open means?
Hey,
Are you from Pittsburgh? Because Kennywood Open means that your zipper's down.
try to save time.
That's Kennywood Park is a big amusement park here, and they always say Kennywood's Open. Or that's it, Fort Pitt. For Fort Pitt tunnels.
I forget what I was telling you.
I guess every place has little jingles they do. Thank you, Kelly. I am going to keep trying. I am. But they were having some drinky drinks, and I was having a beer. And what do?
I had a Guinness.
When you drink,
Drink.
you have a beer. I mean, you have a cigarette. And I did. I you know what? I could have made myself be better because I had to go down to the garage, get my keys, go out to my car, and drive to the Speedway. But did I change my mind? No. But I'm going to have to. So I have to do this.
Yeah, I want you to stay with me for many years to come here. Woman.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're on your phone, your iPad, if you double tap your screen, it will come up with a big thumbs up, or do it the regular way.
What was that thing?
I don't know.
Somebody
Something. It
double
says
tapped?
mirroring TV cast. I don't know what that means. I have an iPhone that I don't know what it means. Everybody, Matt wanted me to get an iPhone so we can FaceTime.
Mm-hmm.
I used to have the other phone, and we knew how to use those Androids.
No, the Android was great.
And
Now,
now we have this with all this
it's like
power on it. We got the power. I actually have two phones. So if I call you from two different numbers, because this is my old phone and I just reactivated it because it has more space on it than this one that I got for special from Verizon
the new phone
for
doesn't have-
free
hardly has
when you end
anything.
up paying for it anyway. So let me see here. I was the same way when I drank beer. I smoked a cigarette. I no longer do either of those. Oh, so that's the ticket. Don't
What's the
drink any
ticket?
beer, then I won't want to have a
Oh, wait a
cigarette.
minute now. Let's talk about this.
No, I never drank beer until my brother followed me to Idaho. I never drank.
Yeah, then
I never
after he
did.
started his
We had, in fact,
shenanigans-
we had wine coolers in the refrigerator for what, a year or so, just in case somebody stopped by.
All right.
Yeah.
And now they're going.
I know, Jess, there's so much I can do on an iPhone. I just have to learn it. And, when I had an Android, they gave me a little book that went with it, and I could go through the book and see all the different things I can do on it, Thank you. The button lady. What's your first name, button lady? Button lady? Let me tell you a story about buttons.
Once upon a time.
Did you see my video on the buttons from heaven, button lady? Because let me tell you something. My mom sends me buttons from heaven. Mary the button lady. Okay, cool. Howard and Wesley McKitty Cats. Oh, that's so cute. I like that name. Hey, so did you, that mirror image talking about you can connect that to your TV and watch from your TV or phone. Every day it does it, Jess. Every day it says, mirroring TV cast. It's time for TV cast. Let's get started. Every day it says that. Here's one of my sunrises on there. Some of my sunrises. I should be a photographer. I'm trying to see what everybody says, but I'm like, Jess, you're just going to have to show me stuff, okay? You're going to have to do a live session for all us old people. There's lots of specials. I know, Colleen, you don't have much money, but there's like, we don't either, but we either. They are me, Sally. Oh. But anyway, Button Lady, did you see my video on the buttons that my mom sends me? Because she told me this story about, her dad would send her nickels and her mom would send her pennies. And I said, I don't want that because everybody loses change, right? I wanted something that meant something because mommy, she used to sew a lot. And one thing that she never could do was buttons. So, or zippers. She could never get the zippers. But so I said, Mom, I was lying in the bed with her when she was really sick. And I said, Mommy, I want you to send me buttons from heaven. So when you're thinking about me, send me buttons. Do you know that my mother sent everyone buttons but me? Everyone was finding buttons because they all got to the story that I was, saying to her. They overheard me. And yeah, everyone got buttons but me. So one day I was walking out of the sheet store, the convenience store, and I looked down and I started bawling. And Daryl's sitting in the car and he could see me from there. He's like, you found a button, didn't you? And I was like, you put that there. He says, no, I didn't. Huh. And then miraculously,
she finds, she thinks I planted.
No, listen. Yep. No, listen. This is really weird. Remember whenever I was in the car and that there was a jar of buttons that rolled from under the seat, and I have no clue where these came from. Remember that jar of buttons?
That, yeah.
I was like, where did these come from? So I was asking everybody, who put these in here? It's not funny. But yes, my mom. Yep. My mom. She was a good person. Yeah. So, what are you doing?
I'm tinkering with your microphone.
You should be tinkering with that treadmill. Get that treadmill built.
Oh, she got the whip out. Look out.
I got the spoon. When the dogs do something wrong, I say, who did that? And they'll look at me real guilty, or I'll say, okay, I got the spoon. I don't do anything with it. It's like, I got the spoon.
All you do is just slap it real hard on it.
Yeah, I put it on the table and I hit it on the table. Who did that? Because they can show you who's guilty. They do. Because if it was them, they run away, and the other ones just like look at you like, I didn't do anything.
It was them.
Huh. But Levi's been very sassy today. I think he was sassy because when my brother was here, we had to put Levi in a harness, and it goes on the pull-up bar. And
take that.
we put him in a harness on a pull-up bar with, what are those things called that you hook it for mountain climber things?
Carabiners.
Yeah.
Heavy
So we
duty.
put him on there, and he's in the harness, so he's like in the air, right? I know it sounds horrible. That's the only way we can cut his nails. If he's in the harness up above, he's not being hurt or anything. Because you know what he will do? He will bite us. He gets very angry if you even touch his feet.
Very angry.
So he wasn't trying to bite me, but he bites him.
Well, I hold him. I give him hugs and everything like that.
Yeah.
I think it's because his back feet, he's really ticklish.
I don't think so. And why would he bite you if he's tickled? So, yeah. So we put him in the harness today. So he's been kind of cranky today. But yeah, my brother was like, "You're hurting him." I said, "No, he's in the harness and he looks like he's swimming in the air. That's all, right?"
Yeah. Actually, it looks kind of fun.
Yeah, to be floating in the air. Am I cutting back, guys? Is my feed not good? Everybody still there? Hey, Sally, DJ sent me your way. Oh, thank you. Nana of 5. I do remember you on DJ's channel. Yes, DJ is the best. He and Mary have done so much for me. Yes. I'm good. Okay, because when I was on that other live, they kept telling me that my feed was bad.
It must be the middle around your neck.
Yeah, nobody's talking because I'm keeping all the airtime. That's why I'm not a very good guest to go on your show, because I kind of like take over. Like I could never have a classroom with another teacher because I'd be like, blah, 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 So, yeah, I talk too much.
Oh, Nana just subscribed to you.
Thank you, Nana, for subscribing. Thank you. So I could never be in a classroom with another teacher. Like I could never teach with another
Territorial.
teacher. I had an aide one time, and I sent her off to help the brand new out of college first grade teacher because she was playing with the girls' hair and talking, and I'm trying to teach, and I can't deal with that. I'd rather do everything myself. So, so whenever I had to use the restroom, that was the problem. When I had to use the restroom, I would have to say, okay, kids, we're going on a field trip. So I take them down to the bathroom and I say, okay, sit up against the wall real good. I'd run in and go to the bathroom really, really fast, wash my hands and come right back out. And of course I was in the hallway where like there was the preschool across the hall and that lady would watch them. But so now today that now that I'm 59, 60 now, I have to go to a urologist because I went to the bathroom. And when you go to the bathroom like that, you know, going too fast, it affects your bladder. So yeah, the things you do for the little kiddos. Oh, so Doc, you like my sunrises? Okay, I wasn't sure if people would like that. And I'm trying to get them out. So like before Jess gets out of bed because she's over in Washington. So she's 3 hours different from me in Pittsburgh. So if I get it at least up by 6:30, that would be 3:30, right? 6:30. Yeah, 3:30 her time. So by the time everybody gets up, it's up. And also it's up for us East Coasters, you know, if they want to
I
watch
think you
it.
should put your camera in the window, do an absolute light, start at the dark, and let it come up. You know,
I can do that with the
Yeah,
doorbell.
You get a better angle here in the window, though.
I know, but Carol needs to trim her tree. Her tree's too big. It's blocking my view because the sunrise, as you know, the summer goes on, it goes that way. And it was behind the tree before. She
Yeah.
needs to trim it. I was over there. I'm like, geez, Carol, your tree looks a little bald over here. Don't you think you should trim some of these
Trim it down.
branches down a bit? Otherwise, I'm going to have to go over in the yard in the morning and do
Yeah, maybe on the
the
side.
end of the
It's
yard.
too damn humid for that.
do the sunrises. So, Doc, do you like the scripture part of it too? Oh, you're asking the people? Oh, Doc. They need to show me some love, right? Where are the puppies?
Well, one's always at her feet.
Let me see. Here, let me see if I can turn it around. I'm on my laptop. There's one puppy.
I'm not a puppy.
He's setting up all this.
I'm a
stuff
big
here.
dog.
Let me see. Where's Levi? Can you see Levi?
There he is. Yeah, he's out.
There's
cold.
Levi.
I was sitting there, but he's still
Levi
in the
pushed
seat.
him off his seat, and then we have,
Where's Levi?
well, the other ones are sleeping on my feet. Gabriel's always on top of me.
He sleeps on
my
your
old
feet
guy.
So he can always wake up.
My
when
old
you get up.
guy, yeah. I think he's starting to have a little bit of trouble with hearing and his eyesight. Because the one day he was, it seemed like he was walking into walls. Yep. That is him. He's over there sleeping. You want to take another look at him? There he comes. Here you go, dear. Is it on there, hon? Is it on him?
It's still the forward
Oh,
on.
there he is. There he
There he
is.
is.
Levi.
He's
Levi. Are you worn
Fluffy.
out? Levi.
He had a hard day.
Levi. Levi.
They did my nail.
He's out cold.
There he is.
Oh, there he goes.
There he is.
Say hi,
Oh,
Levi.
he did
Whoops.
something.
Yeah, I did something. Did I?
Yeah, you got to.
Yeah, I did. I hit something on the screen here with my big old thumb. What did I do?
I see you.
There we go.
All right.
He's like, I'm going back to sleep. This thing is kind of itchy.
Well, it is metal.
Yeah.
Plastic, I think.
So that's my treadmill over there, and somebody needs to put it together for me. I am not insulted that my husband got me a treadmill. I am very happy. Because like days like today would not be a good day to go for a walk. And then
Oh,
people
hell
say,
no.
you know, and I won't have to go like 3 o'clock in the morning to the gym. So, but I'll still go to 3 o'clock in the morning to the gym. Because they got the massage tables.
Hey, Lexi's back.
Yep, Lexi. There's Jess. Jess, do you know Lexi? You probably met her before in my thing here. And Jess, do you know Mary? Mary's wonderful. She is because you know what, Mary? Jess used to be Bestie Dash. I think that was her channel name. Her and her best friend used to dash together. Yep. Do you watch Mary? She's so good. She has such a great heart. And what's DJ's channel name? 3D?
Big three dashing.
Big Three Dashing. DJ's really good. And another dasher, Jess, is Mike the Bike Dasher.
Something like that.
Mike the Bike
Yeah.
Dasher. Have you ever watched him? Yeah. Okay. Yep. Lexi, you know Doctor? I call him Doc. Does anybody else know Reva Reveal? Because she's going to be on the live on Saturday. Cool. Whenever I watch you guys, I usually have my two phones and my TV. Is that cheating? I don't know if that gives you guys more. I don't know if it's on the same thing. Oh, Maddie's up from his nap. How you feeling, buddy?
Good.
Yeah. Say hi to the people. Say hi.
Hello, people.
That's my son. He's saying hi. He only has one more day to put up with me, the motor mouth. Right, Matt? Tomorrow.
Oh,
Tomorrow's your last day.
yeah.
Nana05 says hello. Maddie. I showed them. Did you see that piece of cake they gave me, Matt?
No.
Oh my gosh.
Do you know the big go get it.
You gotta see this thing. It's like death by
You know how they send a meal home?
Mm-hmm.
Like if you go buy something, a meal at a restaurant, that's how big the piece of cake is.
Jeez.
Did you guys all see the piece of cake? I have to show you guys a piece of cake. I think only when I had the beginning people. The restaurant says, do you want a cookie or a piece of cake to take home? And this lady's like, oh, pick the cake, pick the cake. And I said, okay, I'll pick the cake. Well, this cake is huge. Jess says, hey, Maddie, hope you're having fun with your cool parents.
Right. Dun, dun, dun,
You guys
dun,
ready?
dun, dun,
See,
dun.
it's like, you know, when you take a meal to somebody. Look how big this piece of cake is. Wait, let's turn around.
Better watch you don't flip
Look
out.
how big this piece of cake
Look at that
is.
thing.
It's in a big container.
It's heavy.
Where's that small container? I'm going to compare it.
I probably threw it away.
This is a big container. Look how big this cake is. We could have this as a birthday party cake.
Yeah,
Put
really.
my candles on her, Maddie. Isn't that huge?
It is.
That's-
And there's
that's-
dripping chocolate. Can you see
I
the
opened
chocolate?
that
drip?
up and I started salivating.
There's like 1, 2, 3. That's
Four-
4 layers.
4-layer chocolate.
That's
cake.
what the restaurant gave me for free.
Better than the cookies
That
they
is
would've
like
gave you.
saturated in chocolate.
Cookies look like-
There's no way if I ate that, my sugar would be like off the walls. Because yesterday I had a bit of a scare because my sugar shot way up and then it went down to like 60. And I was like, whew, getting really lethargic. So death by chocolate. Yep, Lexi, that's right. That is a big piece of cake. Trying to see what everybody was saying here. Yeah, so that's what I was saying before Maddie came up. That's what I do. I watch, like if I'm watching Jess, I start it on my phone, then I turn the TV on because I can't see it. Then I have the iPad. So sometimes I listen to even when I'm watching Mary, I listen to her talk through my phone, and then I turn the volume down on the TV because I can see her better, but the voice isn't good on my TV, so I listen to it on my phone. So does that give her 2 points or 2 hours? If I watch her for an hour, does that give her 2 hours? I don't know. But does that, Nana, does that give them each thing? Mike is here. Hi, Mike. I was talking about you. I was saying, check out Mike the Bike Dasher. He's a very nice gentleman and then everybody pretty much knew you because of your cats. Jess the Best. You know Jess? She used to be Bestie Dash. Yep. Colleen knows you. So I was telling them stuff they already knew, Mike. Lala's here. Thank you, Lala. Oh, I got to show Mike. I have to show you what I was wearing. I was wearing my birthday outfit. Were you up here when I was wearing this? And somebody said, I just need lights to be a Christmas tree. Yep. My birthday is going well. My son took us to Max and Irma's. I don't know if you know what that is. And they gave us that huge piece of cake, which we're probably going to put candles on and sing happy birthday to me, right?
Sure.
And my husband gave me a treadmill for my birthday. He's going to put it together for me. I'm so excited about that. And my Basset Hounds are being quiet right now. That's a good thing. And what else? Anything else happened today?
Well, it's not over yet, but
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, pretty busy day.
Yeah. You know what, Mike? My favorite thing is to do hills. When I used to do 5K and 10K races all the time until I hurt my back and my hip. And then I had started putting on weight. So that was my favorite thing to do, was do those races that were all uphill and I'd be passing. Like, I don't like the 5K races. I wasn't really a runner because like I'd probably hurt somebody with my chest is so big. So if I'm running, it might hurt somebody. So I just, I just walk fast and I'm pretty good at speed walking, but I'm getting back into that because I got my new hip, but my back's still a problem. And then I went to get my, yesterday I went to get the gel injections under my knees. It's 3 weeks in a row. I did my first week. And he said that it's this far. They did x-rays and said I'm that far to the bone on bone. So I'm going to need a knee replacement. So I'm going to hold it off with the gel for now. So A1. You want, oh, Jess, you know Lala? See, everybody knows each other because we're all good people hanging out together. Yep. So check out Mike's channel and Nana's channel and Colleen, of course, she's everywhere. Colleen's not just a Dasher person, right, Colleen? Yeah.
Mike, the bike there sent you something.
Oh, okay. That's okay. Thank you, Heather. How's Mike doing, Heather? Heather's husband is Mike, the one I was telling you guys to pray for that had the heart attack earlier this week. And I think he was in the hospital, 2 days? Got 3 stents put in and they sent him home. So I hope he's not smoking. I have 238 now.
Ooh.
Oh, wow. I had 3 injections not too long ago in my lower back. Yep. I don't get cortisone because I can't do that anymore. I used to get those in my hip and then I got my hip done. So
Plus you had so many of them made you bloat.
yeah, I had so many of them too. I blew up like a balloon, but Yes, Jess is great. Jess is my adopted daughter on here. And my granddaughter, I have a granddaughter because my boys are not having any kids. So I have a granddaughter. Right, Matt? Mimi. However, I think Matt would be a wonderful father. That's okay. Not over till it's over. Okay, Mike, I'll have to check that out. Bought me a coffee. So, yeah, I'm going to take this off again because this is bad. Oh, guys, look.
Making me hot just looking at you.
I got this box for my glasses for my characters at the Five Below, and it fits them in there perfectly. This is how many I have now, and I have more characters. These are all glasses, but I have some other surprises coming up for my personalities. What's her name's not on here? Okay, Kelly, it was nice to see you, honey. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right, Doc, you sing it. Do you know that I got copyrighted singing Happy Birthday to Levi on his birthday? Right?
Yeah, it was nuts.
Yeah, I got copyrighted. So I tried to put a different one up, and then that's when Jess told me about what's that called? Just Epidemic, or the music thing I use, Epidemic, right, Jess? Then they save you from, yes, I got copyrighted for the Happy Birthday song. Can you believe that? That is like Epic Sounds. That's right, Epidemic. Epidemic. My eyes are really bad. Yes, I did.
That was crazy. We even Googled
In fact,
it.
I got another copyright for that video of Rainy Days with Mister, and I got a copyright on that, and they removed my video, and I guess they put it back up, and they said there was no problem. So I don't know if somebody flagged it, like a YouTuber flagged it or something, but it got put back on. So I had no idea that was happening, but okay. It's just me and my kitty cat. I think it's the one with my flowers too. So I must have been playing music in the background. But with that music channel that Jess has me doing, Epidemic Sounds, they protect you from copyrights. Thank you, Mike and Heather. I did have a good day. I had dinner with my son at Max and Irma's, my favorite restaurant, because we never go out to eat. I got a big piece of cake for later. I had 2 Long Island iced teas, and I didn't fall over. I just fell asleep in the car for a little bit.
The whole trip home.
You guys both took naps.
I know.
I didn't.
You had a nap in the car.
10 minutes from Monroeville.
For 10 minutes for you is like 14
Put that
hours.
treadmill together.
Excuse me.
I want to use it in the morning because I'm going to have sunrise with Sally,
Sweating with Sally.
sunshine with Sally if I'm late for sunrise with Sally. And now, Mike, I'm going to have sweating with Sally, just like Richard Simmons. I'm going to get the shiny muscle shirts. I'm going to get me a good old tan, and I'm going to be sweating with Sally. I'm trying to see who's on. Hey, Fran's on here. Hi, Fran. Well, I hope you're not texting and driving if you're dashing right now.
The big 3's on there now.
Big 3's on here. I was just talking about you, DJ. I was talking about your channel. Hit that like button, people. Subscribe. I'm a nice lady. I have a lot of personalities if you check me out.
And all of them are real.
Shut up. See what I got to put up with? All right. So this is the kickoff for our 24th to the 29th celebration of my birthday, of me turning 60. And then we're going to go all the way to the 29th when it is our 40-year wedding anniversary. So I'll be coming on here pretty soon again, but with the old guy.
Hey, who you calling old?
Yep.
You're
Yeah.
60 now too.
I told you to come over here and sit, and you said you're going to go take a nap.
I'm not that. When was
I
that?
go put that.
I know. Put the treadmill together.
I want to use it. At least I want to use what you gave
All
me.
right, I'll get started on you. Shouldn't be that hard to figure out. How many have I put that together over the years?
Just Big 3 Dashing DJ. He is so awesome. He is the most nice. He helped me so much. Him and Mary.
He's got a good attitude about life.
Yeah, he has such a good attitude about life. You have to sit in his channel just for 5 minutes, and you feel so welcomed. And Mike too. Mike's community is really nice too.
Yeah, I like Mike. Hey, that sounds like a slogan.
I like a lot of the Dash people too. And hey Reba, I was just talking about you. Reba, are you still here? Reba Reveals. I was doing a commercial on her. I was telling them, girl, you still here? Because I was telling them, and I'll check you out, that you know what you're talking about, and you do all of. Yes, girl. I was telling them all about you. And you can ask any of my community here. I have a big mouth. When I like somebody, I do commercials. Because who was it? Ange, for her, yeah, her, and I do like a lot of commercials. And my new favorite thing is, besides you, Reva, is meditations and motivation with Marie. Check her out. Meditation and motivation with Marie.
And Long Island iced teas.
And she is so awesome. Her voice, like she does it on these meditation videos and stuff, and she does like motivational things too. But she's so calming, and she does all this positive things. You're just supposed to sit back and listen to her, and she's got the voice. I'm her biggest fan, and I know she'll be watching this because she knows I'm with her every day. Oh, my Jerry's here. Jerry too. Check out Jerry. Hi, Jerry. Well, it's not fitting. It's on the biggest thing. I think it's for a little kid. But I have another one for Daryl. I had one for Matt, but he's not into it. But I have another one for Daryl for our anniversary, so we could be the king and the queen on our anniversary on the 29th. Mm-hmm. Jerry, thank you so much for the coffee. Yes. So, Jess, you know Reva? I'm telling you guys, Reva, she does a lot of research. Just like Tamara on Skitlana commentaries. Tamara she investigates everything too. See, I told you, Lexi, you knew Reva. Yes. Yep. See, so did she help you with that, Lexi? She's on here if you want to tell her in person, or I'm talking that her video helped you. So, yep. I really like what you're doing, Reva. I'm telling you. So, she does a lot of things on there too. I'm just waiting for her to learn more stuff on editing and doing things like that. Oh, Jess, you know Jerry too? Yay. See, all my people know each other. Subscribe to one another. Yeah, you have to subscribe to one another. Okay, who is Dean? Lala, who's Dean? Whose first name is Dean? Did I miss something? Let me see. Or are you talking about DJ? I'm so glad you stopped by, Reva. That makes me feel so important on my birthday. Everybody here makes me feel important. The real Dean. Tapping into the household. Oh, hello, real Dean. Thanks for stopping by there. He's one of your favorites. Oh, I'll have to check that out. Now, Lala, do you do the DoorDash too? I have to get I try to learn about all of my subscribers, but okay, what is it? Lexi says I'm a sexagenarian queen. That means I turned 60. I'm in that sexagenarian. I'm never gonna know that word, Lexi. Sounds too sexy to me. All right. Sexagenarian. I never even heard of that word. Sexagenarian.
How's it spelled?
See, Sexagenarian. Sexagenarian.
Sex means six.
I know that. Okay, but I never knew anything about the word sexagenarian meant you turn 60 and now I'm a queen.
Septuagenarian.
Got my crown and
octogenarian.
everything already.
Wait till you're
My real one is on order.
I ain't on order.
Oh my gosh. I just hang out in all of the. Oh, okay. That's what Colleen does too. There's nothing wrong with that. Oh, okay. So, Lala, what's the best way for me to quit my addiction with cigarettes? I'm trying. But I fell because I was drinking a beer and then I lit it up. So, and I've been plugging away since. I'm at 91. Just started a little while ago. Well, I started on January 1st and I have 230 something. But you know what's disheartening? Thank you, Susan. How are you doing? You know what's disheartening to me is when you have 235 and then I text Daryl and I say, I got 235 subs now. And then he goes and looks, he goes, you have 235 or 230. And I'm like, where did those go? Those 5 went out into outer space. They just blew up into outer space. Like that. Yeah, Jerry's a good channel. She is so good with organization. Jerry, your things lately, you have really how I want to say, you like the way you took it and putting it in different the organization of the things that you're doing now, you're taking it slower, not as overwhelming, and I'm really seeing how you do it. And I like how you're putting a little bit more of that little self humor, like that humor in there. I like how you do that. She's like maybe she's hanging out with me too much because she said all of my stuff, or what'd she say, crap, and then she said, oh, okay, stuff. I heard that one, Jerry. I was like, uh-oh, because I want to call it shit, but that's what it is, a bunch of crap. Daryl says it's treasures.
What?
All of our stuff.
A bunch of crap. You take our crap, but you can't take our freedom.
Yep. Trying to read, are these here the tough one? Okay, she says that's a tough one. Be honest, I don't know. That quite possibly might be one of the hardest things to quit, in my opinion. I am 3 years sober from all substances except nicotine. Yeah. Well, I have to have I had my lung thing done and I had no nodules, and I had the echocardiogram, but all I have to do now is get the PET scan. That's a long one. I think they said it could be up to 4 hours.
Well, we got a lot of pets.
So, Sal, did you drink the coffee and eat your birthday cake pop? I did have a bite of the birthday cake pop, but it had so much icing, so I gave it to Daryl. I had a bite of it, but I was like, "Oh, that's a lot of icing on it," and I had trouble with my sugar yesterday, so I was like, "Oh, I better not do that."
She tried to kill me.
Yeah, Lala, thank you for explaining that to me. I have to. I never did the vape. I had a 420 vape, or I know you're not allowed to say names on here, so if you know what I mean by 420, or Mary Jane, or whatever her name was. But I do have a license for that, but I don't like it. It didn't help me with my back pain, and it was just making my lungs all the more like, cloggy or whatever. Just, I don't know. I didn't like it. So I don't do that. But they did have like drops and stuff too. So, but I am going to start over. I am. So, especially if I'm going to be using the treadmill, I have to have my lungs clean.
I don't want you on there exercising and hacking out one of your lungs.
Yeah, Susan, are you? Oh, you won't be there for. I think Reva's on here. Do you know who else is going to be there for Reva's live? Is it Karen and me and anybody else? I think a lot of people are having trouble because it's a holiday weekend, which I didn't really realize that.
It is?
Yeah, the 4th of July.
Oh, next weekend.
No,
What?
this coming weekend.
Holy
Isn't
shit.
it? Isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. So you're going to go back to work and be on vacation again.
I'll take it.
Yeah. I texted you, Jess. It's on Saturday at 6:30, and she usually has them on Friday. She's her name is Karen, and she's from New Zealand. Is that right?
Yeah, New Zealand.
Saturday at 6:30 Eastern time on YouTube. That's what her channel is. YouTube over 40. Susan, thank you, because I kept forgetting. If I know people's channel name, I forget their first name, and if I know their first name, I forget their channel name. Okay, yeah, YouTube over 40. Yep. So where's Mimi at, Jess? Jess has a little girl. She just had her last day of school today, and now she's a 4th grader. She's in 4th grade. Believe it or not, Jess has a child that age. Yeah, 6:30 to 8. And Susan, are you going to be there? You're going to have plans, right? I couldn't remember. Was that you that had someone coming in town? Yeah, okay, you're unsure. Okay, I'm catching up to the reading here. Oh, did you have a license as well, Mike? The Devil's Lettuce. I don't know that. My brother still has it for his pain, because he was in a very bad car accident, but he was coughing too much today. I
You
told
kept
him.
hitting that thing like it was
I know.
oxygen.
Yeah. Okay. All right, Susan. I got it now. Yeah, but I didn't like it. It's like I don't know. It just made my lungs hurt. And I didn't know there was like different types of the 420. It's funny because my address is 420 as well. Oh my goodness. She makes YouTube videos with her 2 other friends on FaceTime. Who does, Jess? I'm missing something here. Who makes videos with their 2 other friends on FaceTime? Oh, yes, Mimi. Yeah, she does. Okay, I gotcha. The Chronic Boulevard. 420 the Chronic Boulevard. He's unpacking it. He's unpacking the treadmill. Oh, Mike, thanks for the advice about the pads today, the brake pads. I think that motivated my brother to go home and work on that. He was in a severe car accident and he has a brain injury. So his motorized bike is like important to him. So it gets him around a lot better than his other bike. And he had trouble with those brakes and he was so upset. So it's hard to get him to motivate to do stuff. In fact, all summer I've been trying to get him, well, all winter, all last summer, and that when he was here, he would go on his bike all the time. But I think now that he has his own apartment, he's just sitting there by himself. And I keep telling him he should go out on his bike or come over here and play with the dogs or something. So, but that is, thank you, Stephen. How are you today? Everyone say hi to Stephen. Hi, Stephen. Yeah, he does. Mike is a door dasher on his bike. Can you believe that, Susan? He he also has a mountain bike. But I'll tell you what, he's on the thing to get his addresses for the DoorDash. Then he's over there getting his orders, and then he's also talking to us. I would not be able to look down and look at the people talking to you on the chat.
You'd be in the hospital.
Yeah, but Mike, I don't care what you say. You were flying yesterday. I was like, he had it toward the front of the bike, and I was like, whoa, Mike, slow down. But he does really well. Just makes me kind of mad whenever like Mike and Mary and DJ and all of you guys, you're doing all that hard work and people don't even give you a tip or they give you $1. That's kind of insulting. So, but Mike's nice about it. When he walks away, he's nice about it. But Mary, sometimes she gets a little bit feisty, but she's good. Someday I'm going to get down there to Mary and I'm going to co-pilot with her for a DoorDash run. So, are you off for the night now, Mike? DJ, are you still driving? I know Sice is still driving. But, oh well, guys. It is almost 9:00. Time for us to do, what are we doing now, Maddie? Oh, my thing to do with Maddie. Before he leaves, we have to dance in the kitchen. Just like when he was a little kid. Right, Matt? The only thing is I can't throw him between my legs and then pull him up and throw him in the air like I used to. Can't do that anymore. He's 34. So I could try, but he's like, no. So
I don't want to spend my evening in the emergency room, okay?
I wouldn't even be able to pick him up. It's hard enough to pick Levi up to trim his nails today.
He's a ton.
Yeah, we should have videotaped that because he was a handful. So anyway, guys, good night, Jerry. Yep. All right, Mike, I'll see you later, and Stephen and Susan. Terry C., hey, you just had your birthday. How was your birthday? Your 60th birthday. Just ready to get off of here, but Terry, how was your birthday? Good night, Susan. You had a great time? This is the end of mine. You missed my costume. Here, I'll give you the short view of it. This is my costume, Terry. Did you get to wear anything like this to your birthday party?
Fabulous.
Fabulous. But we should be live a couple more times this week. Good night, Nana 5. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for subbing. He said, oh no, I win. All right. All right, Mike. You have to get up early. I'll probably see you tomorrow.
See you on the road.
Yep. I told Mike, I said, yep, Terry's birthday's too. And then he wrote it down, right, Mike? All right. Toodles, everybody.
Good night, Jess.
Ta-ta for now. TTFN. Bye, Jess, my love. Give a little girl a kiss for me. Good night. Ta-ta for now. TTFN. Love you all, guys. Thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate it.
This was fun.
Yeah. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate sharing my birthday with me. Thank you. Mwah. Love you guys. See you next time.